Are you good at art?
Yes, as far I am concerned, I'm pretty good at art because I love to paint some things on drawings.
Did you learn art at school when you were a child?
Yes, when I was in school, I was on that time I was really interested in arts, and I every time I always participate in co-curriculum art activities. Art and
What kind of art do you like?
I mostly like to paint something on drawings and sometimes on boards too.
Is art popular in your country?
Yes, it is popular in our country, and I have known some artists which are very famous for their art.
Okay. Have you ever been to an art gallery?
Only once I have visited an art gallery. It's in Amritsar, and my parents they recommend me to go there.
Do you think children can benefit from going to art galleries?
Yes, they can. They can learn something from the arts because if sometime arts portray the history of our culture, and it is good to have a look at them.
Let's move on to talk about animals. Do you like animals?
Yes, I like animals, especially I like dogs.
Kind of the animals that people generally keep as a pet in your country.
Mostly people like dogs. They generally kept them as a pet.
Okay. Why do you like to watch animals speak?
There are a number of reasons, but one of the reasons which I really like about them, they are loyal, especially when we talk about dog, and they do some funny stuffs, which somehow feel like entertainment.
Okay. Do you like to visit zoo?
Yes, I visit zoo many times, and I really love that. And I have seen first time I seen lion there when I was in school, and it was a really good experience.
What are the advantages and the disadvantages of the zoo?
If I talk about advantages, then it's like people got opportunity to see varieties of animals which are not can be easily seen around, and a disadvantage would be their freedom. They got captured, and there is nothing option left for them except get in the cage.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a topic and you're having a minute to prepare your answer. Here's a pencil and paper for you. And here's your topic. Talk about an important river or a lake in your country. Yes, please.
I'm going to actually I've seen number of different kinds of rivers, and I have known the history of the rivers, but now I'm going to talk about a river which is Ganga River. It's an ancient river of India, and it is emerges from northern and cover almost very much area of Indian land, and it has number of features, and it changes the life of the people very drastically, because during ancient times when there is no industrializations, people used to get water from the river so that they can intake water for their daily needs, and further they do some household activities using the water of that river. But nowadays things have changed because industrialization have taken all over the world, and with the help of these rivers, many problems are being solving right now. First one is the drinking problem, as water level is keep on decreasing nowadays, and government has decided to use that water so that they can fulfill the requirement of the peoples. And if I talk about importance for older and younger people, it is quite hard to explain, but I will choose that one thing, that it is beneficial for both older and younger ones. I think there is no discrimination in having the advantages of rivers. So this is what I know about.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's discuss further. Why do many people like going to places with water such as the lakes and the rivers?
People go there for many reasons. First one would be for having fun out there. They would like to visit there and have seen the natural beauty of the river.
Okay, what kinds of the leisure activities do people like to do in the water places?
They mostly like to have bath there with their friends and families, and this is the main activity which I have seen so far.
Okay, do children and old people relax in the same ways when they go to the beach?
When it comes to age, I think there's a lot of difference, because if older people, they do not like to get having bath in the river, they just sit there and enjoy the surrounding and find their peace on that kind of places. But it's not same for the younger one.
Okay, why do people like water sports?
Water sports, actually it's not that famous in India, but in foreign countries people really into this sports. Especially if I give an example, there would an athlete, his name is Michael Phillip, and he won number of Olympics. It's because it's not like his hobby too, because it's a culture out there. Most of the people love swimming, like these kind of activities, but in India they're not much famous.
Okay, do you think beach or seaside is more suitable for children or old people to spend their leisure time?
It depends. I think if the beaches are not that prone to flood, then it would be fine to spend later time with that, later time there. But if the beaches are in the severe areas where the floods are really favorable, then they should be avoided.
Okay, is there much water transportation in your country?
Transportation, sorry.
Is there much water transportation in your country?
Yes, in my country there is enough water transportation, because the number of big sediment tanks are available where water can be stored and can easily be transferred to the different kind of houses through the pipelines, underground pipelines. So yes, it is easily available in our country.
Thank you. That's the end of your speaking test.